Hey everyone, and welcome to the first Document Filters features preview of 2023. I'm Nabi, the product owner for Document Filters, and we'll be going over some enhancements in the 23.1 release. So let's quickly go over what we'll be seeing today. Continuing the theme from the past couple of releases, we've added support for another Apple iWork 2009 format, with that being Apple Numbers 2009. Next up will be HD support for Adobe Illustrator and PostScript, followed by password support for 7-zip and RAR files. Closing us out will be the new option to add cancellation callbacks for Excel documents. In our past two releases, we've added HD support for Apple Pages 2009 and Apple Keynote 2009. We've now added HD support for Apple Numbers 2009. This completes the addition of HD support for Apple iWork 2009 suite, as well as we've already provided in the past HD support for the current Apple iWork suite. So Document Filters is always looking to be the go-to SDK for all document needs, whether that's identifying them, pulling information, converting, or rendering. To make sure of this, we've added HD support for Adobe Illustrator and PostScript files. So password protected files have never been easy to work with until now. We're beginning the journey of providing support to decrypt password protected files, starting with 7-zip and RAR. But just to be clear, we're not breaking encryption, so a password will need to be provided. You can provide one password or a list of passwords. It's completely up to you, just depending on your use case. More details around the options that are provided can be found in our documentation. So I'll walk through the example we have here. It's just using our standard doctext to open a 7-zip file while also opening the subfiles. You can see that it's prompting for a password. However, we could have easily just passed in a password without the need for prompting. And then after entering the password, the content is just printed out. Pretty straightforward. So here we actually have an idea from a user on Community. As I've said before, keep telling us what you're looking for, and then we'll always just do our best to provide it for you. So Excel documents can contain a lot of data and have typically been the biggest offender of long-running operations. So we've added support for the cancellation of long-running tasks for these documents. So this has been implemented by providing the option of a heartbeat callback, which can be used by consumers to decide how they want to handle the operation. So the example we have here is using doctext, which has implemented a timeout cancellation using the heartbeat callback. It's just measuring how long the operation is taking and calling the callback once it's hit the specified timeout. We're originally converting an Excel document to a TIFF document with a timeout of 1,000 milliseconds. And as you can see, it succeeds without problem. We then attempt to perform the same operation, but with a timeout of 10 milliseconds. And we see that we received an error indicating that the operation was canceled. Please check out our documentation for more details on how this functionality can be used.